Good evening, I'm David Kramer at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. Starting off for the remainder of the day, we have a system coming in from the west towards the western Aleutian Islands. It's bringing some warmer air and some mix of rain and snow to the area. Ahead of that, there's some more warm air by the central Aleutians, bringing some rain to the area. And then out over the rest of the Bering Sea, and as we push in towards the eastern Aleutian Islands, we're expecting to see primarily snow. Up along the west coast of the state, a low that's just moved into the western mainland is bringing some blowing snow conditions for the Yukon Delta area and up through the coastline for the Bering Strait coast, as well as the Chukchi Sea coastline and eastern portions of the Norton Sound. That snowfall, however, is going to extend further into the interior, up through the Brooks Range and down through southwest Alaska. There's another low out over the northeastern Gulf that's bringing a mix of rain and snow to the Panhandle and southern locations, and snow up farther to the north. As we move into tonight, we're going to have some lingering snow showers in the central and northern locations of the Panhandle, as well as along the North Gulf Coast and throughout all of south central Alaska. Snow is going to extend up into the interior and out through the western mainland, including the western Brooks Range, and down through much of southwest Alaska that's a little bit more interior away from the Bering Sea coast. Along the Arctic coast, we'll have some areas of fog develop tonight and continued blowing snow conditions along the Chukchi Sea coast as well as the Bering Strait coast. Down in the Bering Sea and Aleutian Islands, our frontal system pushing more towards the central Aleutian Islands, bringing rain to the central and western Aleutians and snow out further into the Bering Sea, including the Pribilof Islands. On Thursday, that front pushes farther to the east, bringing more rain to the central Aleutians, but cold air wrapping in behind this is going to bring a mix of rain and snow to the western Aleutian Islands. Still snow expected out for the Pribilof Islands, extending down to the Alaska Peninsula, and then out over mainland Alaska along the west coast. Not a lot of new precipitation, however, there will be some areas of lingering blowing snow. For the central and eastern portions of mainland, we are going to see some snow and snow along the Arctic coastline as well. Down in the Panhandle area, northern locations are expected to see some snowfall that's going to extend along much of the North Gulf Coast. On Friday, low pressure out over the area near Yakutat is going to bring continued snowfall through much of the Panhandle area. Mainland Alaska, however, will be cleared out from most new precipitation, but there will be some areas around the Alaska Range and up along the eastern portions of the Arctic coast. Down along the west coast of the state, we'll have some blowing snow conditions around St. Lawrence Island, and then our system moving through the Bering Sea is going to bring some snow out towards the St. Matthew Island area, extending down to the Alaska Peninsula, and then behind this system, some rain for the eastern Aleutians and a mix of rain and snow for the central and western Aleutian Islands. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm David Kramer.